So I wanted to start a few seconds early, a few minutes early here, so I can hopefully get this Facebook messaging thing figured out so that if you comment on Facebook, I can see it. But here's the thing: I know immediately that I'm live on YouTube. It tells me that. I'll get a report that I was live on Twitch. The Facebook and OBS, and Restream, they just don't want to get along, and that's honestly that's Facebook's shortcoming. But hey, look, it's 2:30. Let's see if I can find this video here on my own feed. I'm looking at my own phone, excuse me, and then we'll get the game started. Oh, all right, there we are. Perfect. Okay, so if I do that, all right. I think if I keep an eye on this, like here, I'm gonna write comment here. Oh, look at that. All right. So I can read the comments from Facebook, but I can't reply through Restream. All right. So it is time to play afternoon coffee. And oh, sorry. Hang on. Let's get the theme song started. I have no idea if you can hear it. I can hear it in my headset. It's time to play afternoon coffee and GeoGuessr. Should fade that out a little more professionally. I don't even know if you heard it. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Let's go to the world map and see where we're heading today. Single player game. Yes, we play 2-minute rounds. I feel like that's a good amount of time to give me a chance to figure out sometimes where I am. And also not too long so it doesn't get too boring because, heck, we're playing a geography game. All right. We are in the fields. Oh, there's a car. Look at that. We are, I'm going to guess, in Australia. I can't see what that car says on it. Nope. That is not English. Look at that. He's got the spare tire up there. We are out in out in it. There's a sign back here. Spin around and see what that sign says. Zoop. See if we can get a language here. All right, look at that. I have no idea what any of those mean. This must mean stuff to like people with off-road vehicles because those look like wheels and like differentials. Like this is the kind of truck you need to continue on this road. So that looks like it could be Cyrillic. So we're in either Eastern Europe or Russia. We're driving on the right. Okay, down to 42 seconds. Ooh, I wonder if we're in Mongolia or near Mongolia in the steppes. Yes. I have no idea what the language in Mongolia looks like. I would assume it looked like Chinese type characters. So we're going to throw it up here. Is that the Russian steppes? Ugh, that's where we're going. We're sticking with that for right now. We'll let the time run out while we look at some other stuff. Like, does that mean there's a road off to the left, or is that like a picture of a tire? Right, road off to the right. Hey, look at that. Look at that there. All righty. Where were we? We were way out on an island. Are we in Japan? Look at that. No. It said Sapporo there, and I thought we were, but Japan goes south. So we're in an island. Is this part of Russia? Huh. Look at that. Sorry, hit the Google Maps button there. All right. Let's play our next round here. All righty. Kind of low and a little bit scrubby. Got all right, got a house over here to our left. Interesting. A little wall and gate there. Now, you have to ask, I have to ask myself, out here, do are the wall and the gate, are that to keep animals out? Because I don't think there's too many people just, like storming the that's new, nice new construction there. Storming the castle, as it were. Is that to keep out, like stuff from eating their garden? Just like a leftover relic from ancient times that we put fences around, or all right, here we go. All right, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're in the UK. I don't know where. Oh, look at that hedge. That hedge looks very UK to me. Oh, looks a little Tony. Looks a little Tony up in here. A little nice for very farmy, but then the houses are quite large. So that's very interesting. Whoa, look at this house. Bam! Look at that manor. Woof. All righty. Where would they have big old manors like that? Oxford. I don't know. That's, I think of the university. I think of people like rich, fancy British people. Oh, Cardiff. That's in Wales. I don't. Where were we? Oh, interesting. We were in Ireland near Letterkenny. Huh. Now you learn something new every day. Look at that. All right. Sorry, just checking comments. This stuff from a video I posted earlier today that honestly we're not really going to talk about on this broadcast because I don't want to. That's that. All right. So those look like American road markings. Man, wouldn't get to be in a city or a town here in one of these rounds. I didn't have to take wild guesses. Okay. So we're not, it's a berm there, but it's not a guardrail like I'm typically used to in the. All right. Nope. 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 We're not in the U.S. Ducanto. All right. I'm gonna guess we're in Brazil. Oh, we should look at the topography here. Rolling, not super mountainous, but what's this say here? Look at that. Motos. Oh, you can go off that way, and I don't know if it means you can drive like there's like off-roading that way, or if you can get your car fixed that way. All right, we better put a guess down here pretty quickly. We're getting down to 20 seconds. I want to see what this sign says. Oh no, come on. Don't waste it, Ed. Ah, I drove past it. All right. Man, random guess. All right. Let's see here. Hey, that was a pretty good, not so random guess. I'm getting better at Brazil. Getting much better at Brazil. Oh, I totally forgot to talk about our non-sponsors today. So today's mug is my tree bark mug made by Barb Asta. Um, don't know if she has a website. If anyone sees this and wants to tag her, let me know. Today's coffee is by the Giant Warehouse chain. that I won't mention because they're not a sponsor. I don't have sponsors. If you want your name mentioned, if you make or sell coffee, do anything with coffee, just let me know. If you do anything with coffee mugs, sell them, make them, let me know. I will give you shout outs to my ones of viewers. And if you do anything in sports, travel, leisure, gaming, online stuff, let me know. You can be our game sponsor. Right now, it is completely free. All right. Look at this. We in the bayou here? Trying to decide if that's like Spanish moss or sphagnum moss. Too dry to be the bayou. I think we might be in Africa. Oh, let's see here. What do we got there? That is a rather grumpy ox. I think that's an ox. It's hard to. I'm not 100% sure on my non. Ooh, he looks like he's coming for that car. He's like, ooh, you stay out of here. I'm grumpy. I don't like your vehicle because it's got weird stuff on top of it. Um, Cape buffalo, water buffalo. Ugh, it's not a water buffalo. I don't think so. Unless it was a female. All right. Do 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 do. Got my game theme song. Oh, we better make a guess here. Got my game theme song stuck in my head. All right. So one of the things about this game is there's not a lot of maps in Africa. A lot of Africa has not been mapped yet. So we got South Africa, you've got the Senegal, and some areas like in the northeast. You know what? I didn't look at Saharan Africa. I was making a map uh, for people to guess. It was coffee themed. Don't tell them because they'll be able to make the guesses easier. So I was trying to find uh, places to put what? Oh, Australia. Ooh, Australia. Look at that. Man, I got to find like a few months of my life and just go spend them in Australia because apparently they just have everything. I mean, I know that. I know that. It's huge. It's huge. Okay. Man, what can't we get a town or a city where I can look at architecture and signs and words? No, just another dirt road or gravel or that looks like a sign. 11.2, is that what that says? Oh, 112. I mean, I'm glad I'm not a real spy that was dropped somewhere, you know. Why are you going in reverse? Stop going in reverse. Trying to get somewhere here. Okay. The forest, Canada. I mean, it's like a. Oh, all right, we got some form of a road sign here. Just says there's a curve ahead. That's all. But it's triangular in shape, red on the outside. I gotta start like writing this stuff down. You know, make me better at this. Alrighty, coming up on a car. Look how squished it looks from being passed while being photographed. That's silly. That's funny. Oh, no, no, no. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to zoom in. Okay, long license plate, so not Canada. Wow, just threw that in there at the last second. Okay, we were in. Is that part of Russia? Okay, we were in Russia. All right. I'm going to start filing this stuff. File it in my memory palace here. So, not a great game. All right. Second game is I'm always better. Always better at the second game. Can count on it. Want to give a special shout out to our coffee sponsor, Giant Warehouse, where you get coffee cheaply. The coffee is cheap. You get it cheaply. I can't talk. It's not like I talk for a living. Yeah, well, I haven't done that in a while. I've had 2 gigs. Pardon me. I had a gig on July 3rd, and then the week before that, I had a gig. And speaking of which, hey, might as well plug my show. July 18th, I'm doing a online version of Family Magic Matinee. It's going to be free. Just doing it. Tickets, I'll drop in the comments. Uh, um, just free, just to do, just for fun. It's my family, like I said, my family magic show. It'll be streaming on probably on Zoom. I mean, unless I sell more than 100 tickets, then I'll have to. Then the first 100 will get Zoom for more interaction, and then everybody else, I'll stream it to like Facebook or YouTube or something. But yeah, you can get them on Eventbrite and Gold Star. Like I said, they're free. Okay, here we go. We are. It's a bit arid. The architecture looks Spanish. Got some, what do we got? Words here. Drove past it. La Mancha. I mean, could be in Spain. Um, I don't know any amount of La Mancha. Oh, I do. Here we go. Albacete. Albacete. Look at that. I love it. It's got his name, his phone number. Yeah, that's how you do business. Call me personally. Happy to talk to you. That's how I do business. I have no secretary. I have no gatekeeper. You want to call, talk to me directly? Do it. Let's see here. Any chance this is like a medium-sized city and I'm going to see it? Okay, just going to throw that right there for the moment. It's going to be Brazil, isn't it? It's going to be Brazil. Nope. Albacete. There it was, right there. See, I knew it. I just couldn't find it. Didn't look. Oh, look at this. There's Albacete and Alice. Oh, it might be Conte. Alicante and Alicante. A, B, C. No, it's C. Ciudad Real. Oh, yes, that's where. Is that where Madrid plays? Because it's Madrid Real, or they play in between? I know nothing about football, or as we call it, soccer, because we're spoiled brats, and Americans have to change everything to suit themselves. Like Fahrenheit and miles and pounds, although the Brits started that. White, what does that say? White key. Hmm, interesting. Australia. We're in Australia, but where? But where in Australia are we, my friends? Well, it can only be like 2,000 miles off if, we get it wrong and we're in the wrong part of Australia. Where'd that sign go? Wanted to look at it. Alrighty. Let's see here. Zerm, berm. Yep, it's that part of the game where I make car sounds. Okay, we got mountains out there. It's flat here. Watch me be totally wrong. We'll be in South Africa. Kind of stony. Got a bus stop. I talk about this every time I see a bus stop out in a more like rural area is how terrible the United States transportation is. Just taking a blind guess. What do we got? We got aminals. Look at this on the road side of the fence. It always gets me. I was like, how do they not just wander onto the road? People slow down. Are the cows more, I don't know, cognizant of cars? Ooh, he's got some horns on him. Where were we? South Africa! The stoniness, the rockiness. Look at that. East London and Queenstown. Boy, the colonial marks are still there. St. Mark's. Whew. They have not renamed their stuff like India. India has. Like it's no longer Bombay. It's now Mumbai. Um. Alrighty. South Africa. Always mess with me. Okay. 99% sure we're in the United States or Canada. This is very blurry. We're out in the corn. See if we can get any other clues here. Let me zoom out. I mean, we could be anywhere from Nebraska to Kansas to Southern Illinois. Oh, that was bad the other day. I missed one that was Southern Illinois. But Southern Illinois is like another world from Chicago. I mean, literal another world. Look how long that truck looked from the panorama. Not going to get any clues from the color of the license plate or anything. It's got the looks like it's got the Penske Arizona plates on it. Yeah, or is that U-Haul that does that? One of the rental companies, all their stuff is licensed out of Arizona because they're permanent plates, and once you get them, that you can, they're just on the vehicle forever. Okay, so these signs here, let's tell you what crop, what strain of corn is growing there. That's very, this could be Indiana, cell phone towers. Yeah, one of those, it's like one of those things is once you drive out of Chicago, you, it's just flat farmland. Um, wow, that truck went fast. Zoom, it's gone. Where were we? We were in Iowa, the border of Iowa and Minnesota. I've not been to that part of Iowa. I've been to Sioux Falls, performed in Sioux Falls, and Northeast Iowa. I've done whole chunks of that. Um, La Crosse, can't say that I've been to La Crosse, Wisconsin. Wow, Northeast Iowa. I mean, I grew up in Western Pennsylvania and I thought it was rural. And then I went to Northeast Iowa. That was some rural. Like, I drove for hours without seeing anything. Thought for one point that my GPS had gotten stuck on like avoid highways or something, but no, it was just, that was it. I felt like I drove in the same 2-lane highway for like 4 hours. Alrighty, let's see here. What is that? A train? That is a train. No, it is a trailer. Look at that. Those look like travelers, Irish travelers. Oh, we're on the coast here. Oh, okay. Those are fishing. They probably pull them to different fishing spots. All right. So I'm thinking we're in like Croatia. I don't recognize the language. Look how stubby it looks because of the panorama. It looks so silly. It's like a little stubby truck. All right, we're gonna zip over here to. Come on, let go, finger handle. There, we're just gonna throw it. No, central Croatian coast there. See if we can get any other clues. Is this the ocean or is that a lake? It certainly looks like it could be the ocean. If it's a lake, it's a heck of a big one. What's this? That's a sign. Facing the other direction, probably telling them, don't wander onto the highway. Now, see, only in America do we have to have signs like, don't wander onto the highway. Because we're such a litigious society. Which, by the way, what a word. I love that word, litigious. A non-English speaker saw that word would probably say litigious. Whoa, we were in that same part of Russia that we were just in the last game. This island. What is this island? Fascinating. Well, I'll give myself this. I was in the right latitude, so I'm getting better. Getting better. Am I? I don't know. All righty. Driving on the right. Blue and yellow markings back then, or could be Sweden. Oh, that is not Swedish. All right. I don't think so. These gates and walls, it's like, who are they keeping out? There's like nobody out here. Oh, drove past that truck. Let's see if that truck had any clues on it. Let's see. Volvo. Got some words on it here, but blurred out. Whoa. All right. Didn't blur it out on the side. Wow. Okay. Central Europe or Russia. Tend to be in Ukraine a lot. We're going to guess Ukraine. All right, this is my last round, which feels good because actually, honestly, I'm a little tired. I don't know how I could be tired drinking all this coffee, but I just want to see the guy on the bike. Oh, where were we? Ha! Look at that. Man, what a comeback. What a comeback. Look at that. Bah, bah, bah. All righty. Well, ladies and gents and friends beyond the binary, that was afternoon coffee, and oh, maybe we could hit the theme song. There we go. That was afternoon coffee and GeoGuessr. Thanks for watching. Be safe out there. Wash your hands.